what are the best areas to invest or to buy a property in Tulum? The first question you need to ask yourself is, you want a property to rent right now, or you are willing to wait, or you are willing to check some pre-sales that it will take from over than a year, around 12 to 18 months on a pre-sale or pre-construction. When you ask yourself that question, you will find different investment areas in Tulum that during this video we're gonna check one by one, and the main important ones in Tulum. So stay on this video, check all the investment areas that exist currently in Tulum. So if this information is good for you investors, just leave us a comment and tell us what do you think about Tulum, what do you think about Riviera Maya, and also subscribe, because here you will find the best tips and the best opportunities on pre-sale and immediate delivery on properties in all Riviera Maya. Subscribe. So before to start with the investment areas, as we said, we got a very important information that you need to know about the destination, which is 23 million tourists arrived in Quintana Roo in 2019 throughout the 3 international airports that the state has, generating an estimated income revenue of $15 million, 4% more than 2018. Let's also say that during the COVID, all the Riviera Maya, the airport was shut down, so we cannot count all those numbers. However, in that time, a lot of people stay in the area. They couldn't go back to their countries, and also, of course, they stay mostly in Playa del Carmen and Tulum, and they rented out different properties. So that was a very important part that it happened at that time in Tulum. And so far, after COVID, the economy and the numbers are increasing at the same quantity that we have previous of COVID. According to statistics, 36% of visitors to Quintana Roo return the following years. That's a very important part, because means they like the destination, they recommend the destination, and they come back for the destination. So for you investor that you are watching this video, this is also an important part of this video, because it's not only new tourists and new tourists, it's new tourists and people and tourists that they already know the destination. So this is just gonna increase the revenue, and it will give you more visits to your condo or to your villa in Tulum or Playa del Carmen. And also an important number, the average annual occupancy of Riviera Maya is 80% according to the Ministry of Tourism, which makes an ideal destination for investment. With that amount of visitors, with that amount of tourism, that means the destination needs properties to rent. So this is the part that you get in to check the properties, and if you already want it, if you already know, or if you are interested to know more about properties, check first this video, because here we're gonna show you the areas that are most profitable for an investment in real estate. Right now we are seeing in the computer the map from above, from Google Maps of Tulum, and we're gonna go with zoom, and we're gonna explain every single one at what exactly you have in every single area. So let's check it out. The first area, which is Aldea Zama. Aldea Zama, I'm gonna do a zoom here. There you go. This is Aldea Zama. You guys watching right now this part, and as I said, Aldea Zama is an area of 74 hectares or acres, where residential and commercial lots are divided into single families, luxury condominiums, and mixed use lots. The delivery of lots and the deed are immediate. All developments in this area are new and luxury. Currently, it is already urbanized and with infrastructure that has commercial areas, paved streets, potable water, electricity, etc. This is ideal for those who want to offer their clients the most exclusive area and closest to the sea, since the entrance to Aldea Zama is located on Coba Avenue, which connects the center of town with the beaches, and which is the only access to the hotel zone of Tulum at the moment. That part, they are an update right now because Coba is not the only avenue that connects to the hotel zone and the beach. Right now we got the second avenue in Tulum that we're gonna talk a little bit further on this video, which is Kukulkan Avenue. It opens 1 year ago, and also that increased all the different projects that we got in all the area of Tulum. That is also an important area next to this avenue, that part. So let's continue with the first part, and then we're gonna go back to that important area, which you have the Kukulkan Avenue. Inside of this area, which is Aldea Zama, and it was one of the first to be created in Tulum, we got the second phase. And this phase, it calls Selva Zama. Selva Zama, this is the second phase of Aldea Zama. Extensive planning has been done in this area so that it can be a livable neighborhood. International schools such as the Green School and world-class services are planned for this area. What makes this area so popular are the fantastic green architecture projects, the proximity to the beach, and the central location. Since this area for the most part didn't start construction until 2022, this area is a bit more advanced than the other areas of Tulum. This area can be good for people who are prepared to pre-purchase and who understand the location and projects. That is exactly what is happening in this area right now. In the phase one, which is Aldea Zama, you still have some options that also you can check on the channel. The videos got already subtitles, so you can check it out with the subtitles and see what exactly or what kind of properties you have in Aldea Zama. So the formula work already in Aldea Zama. So if you want to know, as we said, this pre-purchase or pre-construction projects in Selva Zama, believe me, this is a very exclusive area and high-end condominiums that you need to check it out. And also it will be the closest area so far in Tulum. So check it out, we got different options. And if you have checked something online and you need a feedback, you need a comment from myself, don't hesitate to ask me. That's why we tell you guys, just leave the comment on the channel and subscribe of this channel. With that being said, we're gonna finish this part of Selva Zama that said also is next to Coba Avenue. And in Coba Avenue, they just opened a new shopping mall that also increased the appreciation on all the area. And also for people that need different gadgets, you got already the first iShop in Tulum that also can check in the channel. I'm gonna leave the link so you can check it out, that video. And also different retail shops, restaurants, nightlife, supermarkets in this avenue. So it's very important that you guys know all that part. Tulum is growing, so you're gonna have different options in the way of Tulum. So this is from the first part, and let's go to the second area, which is La Veleta. La Veleta, area of high add value, even not all streets are paved. Similarity is very sought after area as it will have the second access to the hotel zone that they already have this access. We got already the video on the channel. To the hotel zone of Tulum through the Kukulkan Avenue. You can already find in this area the most spectacular and luxurious developments in all Tulum. Being a developing area that has not yet completed its urbanization, prices, this is important, prices are a little bit lower compared to Aldea Zama. Undoubtedly the best area for investors, especially if you buy development in pre-sale. That is very important, and you guys need to know about the urbanization that is coming to this area due to this fast growing that the area, that the town is getting. all these services, they will come to that part. However, those luxury developments that you find in this area got different services like eco techniques. So if you need to know more about a project that you might like in Tulum, we can check all the part of urbanization that they are working on that. So with that being said, it's also an area that if you don't want to spend that amount that developments are looking in Aldea Zama, we can check different options here. In that area, you can find options from 105,000 USD with package of furniture and equipment. This is one of the options. I'm gonna leave the link here, but we got different parts. So I'm just gonna give you like a heads up of what you are finding in this area and what you can check on the channel, okay? So let's go for the next area, which is closer or on the way to the sea. And this area is just below of La Veleta and is region 15 or región 15 in Spanish. Region 15 and region 8. Region 8 is all the way down to the hotel zone, next to the hotel zone. No hotel zone, remember guys, hotel zone is with boutique hotels that they got so many years in this part. They are not building anything next to the sea. It's just above of hotel zone. That is the region 8. And these two areas of Tulum are at the southern and just below La Veleta, as I said. These areas for now only have a few roads and not much has been built. These areas will be a bit more structured than the neighborhood of La Veleta. Region 8 will have much lower density than Region 15 and La Veleta. That is important. We will not have higher or high condominiums in Region 8. As we said right now, the density in the Region 8 is so much different. Why? Because you got underground rivers. If you got underground rivers, it means the soil, it means the lands is quite different. So we need to check before to check a project what kind of density the developer has in this area. With that being said, it means also they will have less units and less projects. These two areas have projects plans, but most of the construction in this area has not started. These areas are for forward-thinking people, and these areas will probably drive the trends in Tulum in a few years. I'm gonna put you an example very quick. In this part of Region 15, around 3 years ago, we found a project that nobody believes in the project. Nobody even thought about the Region 15, which is, I'll leave you the link and I'll leave you with what kind of project is that, is Deca Tulum. Deca Tulum, at that time, it was one of the only projects in this area, and people was saying, why people is investing there? There's nothing there, it's just jungle. And that is exactly the point. It's surround jungle, and right now the developers are leaving that part of green areas, and also that area is growing. They started of $99,000 studio apartments, and right now the new price, if you want to check a price in that project, is 130,000 USD. That's a good value appreciation. That's a good capital gain that investors got at that time. And as I said, as this part that we were talking, it says, this area are for forward-thinking people. If you don't believe on pre-sale, on pre-construction, I don't suggest those areas. Unless that if we check a part in this area or on Region 15 and there's a developer with some projects already built, we can check the showrooms, we can check what those guys have done, and you can be more confident of that project. So that could be a good tip. So if you want to check projects in Region 15 or Region 8. Last but not the least is Holística. Holística Tulum offers different activities to balance and recollect with your inner self, such as Ashtanga yoga classes, core, acro yoga, detox flow, yin yoga, BPM, Kundalini yoga, sound therapy, spiritual retreats, among others. To decode and purify the body, Tierra restaurants offer a variety of vegan and vegetarian dishes to give a positive change to our digestive system, filling it with health. This wellness center offers amenities such as yoga and meditation rooms, the dome, pools, co-working area, and the sharing and relaxing. The tree house, a boutique store, restaurant, and art walk. The moment you enter the cosmos of Tulum Holistica, you will immediately leave the world behind. You will navigate freely in an oasis of calm that you won't want to leave, the perfect place to disconnect and recollect with your soul. People that is investing in this area, they are looking for this type of activities. And remember guys, the area or Tulum is also known by one of the wellness spots worldwide. So in that part you will have those type of activities. It's for this unique or for this specific type of tourism or for this specific type of people that they come to Tulum. So in this area you will find also that part of properties, that kind of properties that you will see right now on this video while we are talking. That part of meditation, wellness, and peace, it will get in that part. Also, something that you need to know of this area in Tulum, you are getting experience. You are getting condominiums with amenities that they will give you that kind of experience that people is looking when they come to Tulum. So this is very important to know, as in that part they are looking for that part. And we got some videos on the channel that you can check it out to see what exactly we are talking about. We got a bonus on this video about financing options for foreigners that they would like to invest in Tulum. If you are foreign national and not resident in Mexico, you cannot have a mortgage loan from a Mexican bank. However, you can qualify to get an equity loan on a personal loan from a bank in your country. It means that you have to apply on your own account in order to get the credit and become here to make a cash deal. This is one option, and also we will leave you one of the videos that we got some financing for foreigners that they would like to invest in that part of Mexico. Okay, so that's it from my side. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found interesting that video, we would like to give us a like, leave us a comment, because all that comments that you guys said is a very important part for us. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.